I almost started to feel a little bit of stage fright. Do I actually want this many people watching me fail at ballet all the time? If you're not aware of what's going on in your brain, that is when we give up. Hello, good morning, how are you? My apartment is a mess, but that's okay because it is a fantastic day. Every now and again, the things that you work so hard for actually start to come to fruition. I just feel like I have been planting seeds for like 10 years, you know? I'm like a goal farmer and I just keep planting all my little seeds and they're finally starting to blossom and fruit. Things are finally coming together. I'm about to head to a ballet class, but I just want to say this week has been so magical. Oh my gosh. First of all, I don't know if you believe in this, but my mom has always told me about like the biorhythms where sometimes life is just up and down and sometimes you're on kind of a good wave and then other times you're on kind of a low point, you know? But now all of these things are coming together all at once. Like all these good things keep happening for Jeff, all these good things keep happening for me. First of all, I have been working so hard on my pirouettes. I didn't think I was ever gonna get them. Like, if I can be honest with you, I didn't think I was ever gonna get them. But they recently finally started clicking for me. And, okay, I have to tell you, I have been sharing my life online for over 10 years now. Very few people have cared. And the people that have cared, I have appreciated so deeply. You know who you are. You've been with me forever. You've seen all the cringe. But you know, I really just could not get these like algorithms and all of these things to work for me. It's just been a struggle and it's something that I'm passionate about, but it does get hard when you feel like, you know, it's a lot of work and it takes so much time and effort and energy. Yeah, when it's not getting anywhere, it's so frustrating. But this week, all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on. There's just been this influx of all these people who want to follow my journey now, and the algorithm gods have just like spoken favor upon me. So if you're a new follower, welcome. Like, this is so exciting for me because I love this. I love sharing my journey. But all of these things are just really coming together. Like, dancing feels really good right now. So anyway, I am off to ballet. You will come with me. Let's go see. Oh my God, my legs are, I can't even walk. Oh my God, I could hardly even get home. I also had other dance classes this morning before I even went to ballet. It was a lot. It was really a lot. I just got to that point where my legs were like giving out. Yeah, so we're gonna take it easy for the rest of the day, especially because I do have work later, so I need to figure out a way to replenish because I am exhausted. God, it's crazy. I'm on my way to go grab dinner. It's insane down here. Okay, so currently on my way to go grab dinner with a bunch of friends to celebrate Julia, who was just in a cabaret show. Also, it's the first truly chilly day of the year, which I love because I love the cold weather. So just good vibes all around. Just walked past this really cute little store. I think it's called Les Mis or Les Mis or whatever, but it has a distinctly balletcore vibe going on. And I are budget buddies, so we're sharing. Oh my gosh, it has been raining non-stop, but it's kind of cozy. I actually really like days like this, and I'm taking care of so many puppies, so it has just been one giant cozy puppy party.
Oh, it's rainy. It's raining. Too rainy. Oh. Oh.
Oh. A lot of people ask me what I do for work while I'm putting myself through my dance training. This is one of many things. I take care of a bunch of different pets, and I freaking love it. It is like the most perfect thing that I could ever ask for. I just get to hang out with these cuties all day. And actually, these guys have been with me for such a long time, but they're about to move away, which is really sad. So this is gonna be one of my last couple of days with them. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to see them again, but they're like my babies. I've been with them forever. I love you so much. Oh. It has still been raining non-stop for so many days in a row, so I'm a little bit cooped up. I need to get out of the house. I also need to write the slipper edit for this week, so I'm gonna head to a coffee shop. Thank you. Hi, good evening. We need to have a little chat. So, you know I like to share as vulnerably as I feel comfortable. And I want to check in and just be honest about how I'm feeling and honest about the reality of your dreams coming true sometime, or like success to some degree. Let's just chat. Obviously, like I mentioned the other day, a lot of what I have been working on for so long is finally coming to fruition. People are really on the ride for this journey, and I love that so much. It you know, on the one hand, it feels so good, but I released this video the other day about my dance journey, and it got thousands and thousands of views in a very quick amount of time, and I finally reached 5,000 subscribers here, so thank you. In the span of a few days, my Instagram like tripled. So I know in the grand scheme of things that's not the craziest amount of people ever, But if I were to think about standing in a room with about, 5,000 people, that would be a lot. That would be very intimidating. So I almost feel like a little bit of my own imposter syndrome, and I just wanted to be honest about that because I talk so much about, banishing your limiting beliefs and overcoming imposter syndrome, overcoming toxic perfectionism, but I'm still dealing with those things too. They're not necessarily things that are just gonna go away and then you never ever have to deal with them. They can crop up in these new and interesting fabulous ways all the time. So I almost started to feel a little bit of stage fright, and there is a part of me that is like, do I actually want this many people watching me fail at ballet all the time? It's pressure. Don't get me wrong, I am so grateful for it, and it's been so exciting watching the community grow. But I think that this kind of happens when you are growing, you get uncomfortable, and all of a sudden it can kind of just feel like, whoa, this is a lot, and I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I think that's the exact moment where, if you're not aware of what's going on in your brain, that is when we give up. That is when we allow the overwhelm and the imposter syndrome to take over and let us just kind of do what Julia Cameron would call a creative U-turn. But I really don't want to do that, and I'm really trying to be as aware of it as I possibly can. Let the feelings pass because they're just feelings. I think that's one of the most valuable things that I've learned in my creative journey, my dance journey, my journey through adulthood, is that just because you are feeling overwhelmed doesn't necessarily mean that's an indication that we need to give up. It's just a feeling, and it's a totally normal feeling to experience when you're doing something kind of new, kind of scary. It's just all part of the process. So yeah, just wanted to check in and talk about that. On a slightly different note, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed about something right now. I'm trying to figure out a way that we could kind of bring the community together a little bit more, because it is growing so much. Maybe dance together in some fun, special ways. So I have this idea for something that I would like to do, but yeah, it's just a little bit disappointing because I feel like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way or knows what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Oh, thank you. But I just feel like my whole life, I'll get these ideas and I'm so excited about them, right? Like, it's such a clear vision in my mind. But sometimes they take sort of a collaborative effort. And I prize myself on being a very independent person, but there really is such a magic to collaboration, and I'm trying to learn to not do everything on my own. And so this idea that I have would really rely upon the right people being involved. And every time I go looking for that right person, I just keep getting really rejected. And I am a very sensitive person. I get crestfallen and embarrassed so easily. It's really hard for me to put myself out there sometimes. I know it might not seem like that because I put my life online, but to actually have an idea that you're really passionate about and then just be met with such a lack of understanding or really a lack of enthusiasm. After the fact, everybody thinks it's so great, everybody's so encouraging, but it just makes the process of trying to bring your dreams to life and your ideas to life so just miserable sometimes and upsetting and lonely. It's not like it's anybody's responsibility to be so into all of your creative ideas, but I guess sometimes it would just be nice to not feel like every time I have an idea of something kind of big and fun and interesting that I want to do, to not be met with that's not gonna work, that's never gonna work. Even if you think it's crazy, can you just let me live? Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if that makes sense to anybody, but I guess I'm just sharing it because I want to be honest that like, even when you have success in your life, and even when things start to work out the way that you want them to, there are still gonna be struggles that we all face. You know, we're all gonna feel that imposter syndrome, and sometimes we're not gonna feel the support that we might hope to feel. So yeah, just know that I really appreciate all of your support and all of the kindness and the encouragement that you leave. Sometimes I'll get messages from people saying, oh, you encouraged me so much on my ballet journey, and that just makes my heart absolutely sing. But I want you to know that you really encourage me on my ballet journey too, because there's so many times when even everything is going right, or you know, the way that I would hope it would, my brain is still trying to be like, abandon ship, don't do this, give up. It's just a little reminder that overwhelm is normal, imposter syndrome is normal, it's all part of the journey, and also thank you for being a part of my journey. Good morning. I am currently on my way to go do some laundry because one of my poor little puppy babies woke me up super early because he had an accident all over my blankets. So for everybody wondering how I afford my lifestyle, it's because I do a lot of this stuff. So now that the laundry is taken care of, I have been sitting here reading the comments that were left on the video about my dance journey. Oh my gosh, I have just been crying. I really cannot believe how kind and incredible all of you are. And that's not it though. I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something so exciting. Obviously, the other day I was a little bit dejected about trying to bring this idea to life, but things are officially happening. So let me explain a little bit more. I want to do a workshop for those of us dancers or potential dancers here in New York, where we could all learn together and dance together, and there's a little bit of a twist to it as well. So I will explain more of that in the future, but I obviously am new to ballet myself, so I am never going to try and teach people ballet technique when I am still learning ballet technique. You know, I would never want to lead someone astray. I was really looking for a teacher that could kind of understand my vision and would be really excited and enthusiastic about this idea that I have and everything. And I finally found her. She is incredible. She is amazing. So things are happening, and I think we're really gonna do this. Man, a few days ago I was just being rejected left, right, and center. No one was really understanding it, but I knew there had to be someone out there who could just get it and could be that light, enthusiastic person that I was really looking for. Can't wait for you to meet her, and I can't wait to dance with you. Oh, so that's gonna be coming this October. And I'm so excited because October is such a magical month. I got married last year in October. The most beautiful things I feel like always happen in October. It'll be perfect. It's gonna be so much fun. So stay tuned for more details about that. If you're not signed up for the Slipper Edit, highly recommend getting on that list because all the information is gonna go out to email subscribers first. If you're in New York and you want to come dance together, I don't want you to miss the details on that, so make sure you're signed up. So yeah, your sweet words of encouragement were really so important for me this week when I really needed the confidence and the motivation to keep going, keep trying. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. See you soon.